Hey dudes, it's me, just coming at you with another video here. Um, yeah, it's me. Now today's video, if you're wondering, I think it might just be another review again, and what would be this time? Another review. Now I know you've seen this before, but first time you saw it, it was just a general overview of the box set, and the second time was a review of the first movie. Just showing up my watch here, although it's completely irrelevant to this video. But anyway, you can disregard that if you want to. Um, but like I said, I'm just coming at you with a review again, and this time it's going to be on the second film, Lost World. Now, in the Lost World here, it's the sequel to Jurassic Park, also based on the Michael Crichton novel. Because after the success of the first film, people pressured Michael Crichton into writing a novel. Steven Spielberg included. He um reviewed. No, he didn't have a review. Excuse me. A lot of people had pressured him into doing another book. He ultimately caved in and got he did the movie. Bear with me here, and forgive the redundancy, by the way. Michael Crichton was pressured into doing another novel after the success of the first film. Ultimately caved in and wrote the novel, and eventually then came the film, Lost World. Now, Steven Spielberg came back to direct the second film. Here. And, the film, overall, Lost World, basically with the plot of the film, isn't, I think, the novel as well. Although, mind you, there are differences between the book and the novel. The book and the movie. Then again, what's new on that right there? Basically, where Jeff Goldblum, who reprises his role from the first movie as Dr. Ian Malcolm, he goes to the island. We find out there's a second island, Site B, Isla Sorna, and he goes to the island. They find out that the dinosaurs are alive and thriving, and he goes to the island along with a group of people to go check it out and all. In the book, I think he's going by memory, and I think, don't exactly quote me on it, but actually, you know, let's check the Wikipedia here. Bear with me here. As you can tell by my whenever I do videos, you can tell I pretty much improvise when I do videos. But then again, improvisation may be a good thing. Well, I think basically in the book, Dr. Malcolm goes and tries to rescue a friend of his who and goes on Isla Sorna's second island, Site B. Whereas in the movie, he goes looking for his girlfriend, who is Julianne Moore, who plays, like I said, his girlfriend, Dr. Sarah Harding. And in the movie, they're going up against the hunters, led by a character named Peter Ludlow, who's the main antagonist of The Lost World, in the movie anyway, played by Arliss Howard. And they try to make sure that keep the dinosaurs on the island and all. If you've seen the movie, I'm sure you probably know what it's about. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the overall premise. And if I'm not being like descriptive enough for those who have not read the book or seen the movie, you can just go on the internet. Google's your best friend. But yeah, that's the film. Anyway, I think the book and the movie have overall the same plot, although there are major differences between the book and the movie. Obviously. But yeah, like I said, just the overall plot, and I'm sure you get the idea. Now, I guess it's because it's fun to watch. I guess The Lost World. I guess sure, maybe it didn't hold. I guess it didn't have the same magic as the first one, but I guess it's fun to watch. Now, as far as critical reception, um, it's kind of mixed bag. Like some people like it, some people hate it. And like I said, I don't mind it. I guess if you're looking for a good action film, a good popcorn film, I guess popcorn action movie, I guess this is one movie you can watch. And if you don't like it, I don't recommend watching it a second time. But now, the first movie came out in '93, a year after I was born. This movie came out in '97. I was about 5. Let's see. The day this book was released was May 23rd. So I was definitely 5 years old by that point. Yeah, I never saw any of the movies in theaters. It was number 3 for obvious reasons, because I was only a year old in 1993. 97, I did not. Well, I did see Jurassic Park in 3D last year when it was in theaters back in 2013. But as far as the original screening, I did not. Well, like I said, no, like I said, this movie can be fun to watch. Like I said, the cast overall, like I said, there's like I said, Jeff Goldblum, reprises his role as Dr. Ian Malcolm. There's Julianne Moore as his girlfriend, Sarah Harding. There's Vince Vaughn as Nick Van Owen. We've also got guys like Richard Schiff, who plays Eddie Carr, and we have Richard Attenborough, comes back as a cameo of his character John Hammond. And there's Vanessa Lee Chester as his Jeff Goldblum's daughter. And they're all the good guys of the movie. And then there's Arliss Howard, who plays Peter Ludlow, who, like I said, plays the lead antagonist of this film. What his role in the movie is, he's basically after John Hammond loses control of InGen, he gained John Hammond is his uncle in the movie, as established by dialogue. Peter Ludlow becomes the new head of InGen, and he gathers a team of hunters, and they go to the island and wanting to exploit the dinosaurs. Want to bring him back to San Diego and make his own Jurassic Park. Peter Ludlow. And who are some of the hunters, you may ask? There's Pete Postlethwaite, the late Pete Postlethwaite. He died back in 2011. God rest his soul. There's Peter Stormare. He plays the character named Deer Stark. He's second in command under Roland Tembo. Roland Tembo is is Pete Postlethwaite's character. Um, and there's Thomas F. Duffy as Dr. Robert Burke. He's the paleontologist for Peter Ludlow's team. And there's Harvey Jason, who's Aj Sidhu, excuse me. Who's Pete Postlethwaite's BFF in the movie. See, and also, I point out too that Ariana Richards and Joseph Mazzello, from the first movie, make a cameo in the beginning. And, but yeah, those are some of the major cast members, really. So I guess, like I said, in a sense, I guess it's Jeff Goldblum's team against Peter Ludlow's team. That's a major plot point in the movie. And I want to point out something. Too. It's just my opinion on something. It is said that Peter Ludlow is the main antagonist of this movie. And they say that the hunters, when are going after the dinosaurs, it says that they're the villains of the team. Well, of the movie. However, I don't really consider the hunters inherently evil. Like, Peter Ludlow, yes, he's greedy, and you can just kind of. The movie basically establishes him as the main antagonist. However, like the hunters, I don't think so. I think they were just really just pawns in his in what he wants to do. I don't think they were really realized that they were. I'm sure you get what I'm saying. Especially there's a deleted scene in this movie where the character Roland Tembo, he's just. That kind of gives him a little bit of depth as a character, and you can understand the reason why he's there. It's not because of some inherently evil scheme. He just wants to do what he wants to do. It's going after a bull T-Rex, the male. If you've ever seen the deleted scene, you'll basically get what I'm saying. I don't consider that character to be inherently evil. I don't think the hunters are, like I said, are the actual villains. I think it's Peter Ludlow who's the inherently evil bad guy. Not the hunters were just pawns in what he wanted to do. But I just felt like sharing my mind on that. But yeah. So just like I said, Lost World. I guess yeah, I guess it's a fun movie to watch. I guess if you're looking for like a fun popcorn action flick, I would suggest you check it out. If you've seen it before and you decided you didn't like it, then don't watch it again unless you enjoy watching things you hate. Unless it's a movie that you like to watch. Unless it's a movie that falls under your category you hate that movie, but you love to hate, but you love to watch it anyway. Just I don't know, just do whatever the hell you want with the movie. But just excuse me. But just if you want a good popcorn movie, watch it. If you saw it and you hate it, don't watch it again. Or unless you just feel like watching it, unless you enjoy watching things you hate, then just watch it, I guess. Just do whatever the hell you want. So, I guess that's all I really have to say on the movie. Is just, yeah. And if I was not being descriptive enough in this review, then forgive me, I guess. And you can always go on Google. But if this video is informative enough, then I'm glad that you found it that way. So I guess just that's all really. Alright, so thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Oh, and by the way, before I leave, I know Nostalgia Critic did a review on this. There are a lot of things I think he kind of got wrong. I mean, his observations. I did mention a while back that I wanted do a video on how I feel about the Nostalgia Critic. I don't hate him, by the way, but if I ever do that video, you'll find out how I feel about him. Just, but of course, like I said, by no means do I hate him. But he did a review on the Lost World. He did the Lost World first, then second Jurassic Park movie. That made a lot of observations he made in this movie that just it was kind of off, attention-wise. And I know that a YouTuber I'm familiar with called Coffee with a Cynic. For what videos he does have up on his channel, check him out. Hope he returns to YouTube soon, or whatever. But yeah, Coffee with a Cynic kind of refuted, did his own video back in 2011, where he kind of refuted some of the points Critic made in his review. So I can provide both links to both videos in the bottom bitch below in this, in the description box. So you can watch both videos. So I would say watch Critic's video first, then Cynic's review after that. If you're a keen observer, things like that, I give you the one type of person to refute claims made in movie reviews, kind of like such as the case with Cynic did with Critic. Then, if you want to do things like that, then you don't need to watch Cynic's video, but I would just say just watch it anyway. But anyway, that's all I had to say. It's just alright. So just thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out. And look at my watch while you're at it. Alright. Bye, guys.